and welcome to the sjc87 initiative. There are currently 5 initiatives that are taking place through our schools, and they are holistic and well-rounded for our students, but also for the teachers and our volunteers. The first initiative, which is on the way to developing well-rounded students, is the educational scholarships, which of course will help us sponsor children in our nominated schools. Second is art therapy, also known as the Parlin Project, and through this children are able to draw and to playwright creatively so that they are able to heal after the trauma they have been through. Pilot form is actually an English program where we have qualified teachers from England, from the rest of the UK, from America and also from Australia, who will be conversing through the internet and online with our teachers and also students from our war-torn areas in Sri Lanka. And through this site, through this medium, they'll be able to communicate with them, they'll be able to encourage them, give them the necessary resources that they will need to better educate the students. The fourth initiative which has begun is our Computing and IT Skills program. And what that is again being able to communicate with our volunteer teachers as well as our IT students in our rural areas especially, which have been affected by the war, and really we want to encourage them and enable them to improve in their IT skills so that they can then go and help other students and other volunteers. The fifth, and I suppose the most holistic initiative really, is looking at our students' health. We're going to have qualified agricultural teachers who are going to educate our students about the benefits of some of the plants they have around them. For example, we know that the moringa plant and the papaya plant have many benefits, but many of the students don't know this. So the idea is that these plants will be distributed to our nominated schools. They will then be given to students who will go home and educate their parents about the benefits of these plants. Other ways we'll do this is having workshops at the schools as well, to basically teach them about, hey, you've got an amazing plant at your doorstep, why don't you use that to improve your health and your nutrition?
Which are kind of a bit trampled on, and right now, because of the area, because there hasn't been any kind of pruning of the land, it's kind of all just sprawled everywhere. But what we think that sjc87 Scholarship can do is to kind of provide that grooming, to lift them up and to kind of nurture them, to give them the resources they need to develop in an area that's a lot more kind of conducive to their learning.
Witnessed are 5 amazing initiatives, but these would not be possible without our amazing volunteers. However, of course, we could always use more. So if you have been touched or if you have a desire to help, we encourage you to volunteer your time or your services, and we would love to have you on board our team. Or if you would like to sponsor a child, of course, that is another way that you can help us. And a third and final way you can help us is by donating to our general fund, which is then used and distributed according to where the need is. Please, we encourage you to join us.